Scorpio, hello, Amanda here. Welcome to Unseen Hands Healing. This is going to be your August shift reading. So we are looking at the shape you're shifting out of in August, the shape you shift into, and what that shape shift looks and feels like. So Scorpio, before we get to your cards, the feeling that's coming to me as I'm sitting with your energy, well, first I got the image of pulling the plug. And I was like, okay, pulling the plug, what is that? And then I saw, I felt pull the plug on the whole operation. And I was like, okay, what does that look like? And then I saw a theater stage. And it's funny because all morning I've had cabaret in my head and I've been like, life is a cabaret, old chum, And so that kind of came back to me and I saw this sort of, I saw a theater stage and I saw you either pulling back the curtains or unplugging the lights. That's what the clarity on the plug was for me, is you were unplugging all of the elements that make up the show. Okay, the theater drama, maybe. Unplugging the lights, and then it's once that sparkle of the stage is gone, it's there's a need for you to get to reality, is what I was feeling. Either you need to get to reality, you need to see things without the stage lights, or you need other people to see things without the stage lights, which is sort of more of what I'm sure it's a mix of both, but it's because I felt like you were the one pulling the plug. You were okay, this play has got to end. Pulling the plug on this so that people can see this is just a show. This is just a sham. This is just, which is Scorpio energy, to be no, let's get underneath of the surface level. Let's show you what's really going on, right? That's Pluto energy, which is the planet associated with Scorpio. Let's pull back the veil. Let's get to what's really going on here. Okay? Something like that. Let's get to your cards. See how we can further illuminate this, Scorpio. But it was very much you taking the action, you're the one. Okay. Leo season, Leo energy. There's the sun right there. Okay. What is the shape that Scorpio is shifting out of in the month of August? The Four of Swords, and it says respite, I believe. Yes. This is a person alone in their attic workshop, right? Taking some time out for a writer's retreat or whatever this is. Respite, retreat, isolation, being alone with your thoughts, that sort of energy. That's what you're shifting out of. Interesting. What is the shape that Scorpio is shifting into? Yeah, Hermit on the bottom of the deck. That's more of this Four of Swords energy. See that? Okay. What is the shape Scorpio is shifting into? All right, 2 cards are wanting to come out, so we'll see where they go. Okay, interesting. 3 cards. You're shifting into strength, more Leo energy for Leo season. Love it. And then the other 2 cards that came out, the World, bringing something to completion. The 6 of Pentacles, it says redistribution. Equal give and take, distributing the load equally. And I'll just pick one more while we're here. And we'll have the whole spread. Empress, baby. Here we go. Here we go, Scorpio. All right, I'm getting a very particular relationship, conversation happening between the Four of Swords and the Empress here. This Empress is looking over at this Four of Swords like, and these are versions of yourself, okay? This is a conversation with yourself, I think. Or maybe with someone else, between you and someone else. But the Empress is coming in and saying, excuse me. If you are the Empress, why are you holed up in your attic? Right? Okay, Empress, you've been holed up in your attic for long enough. It's time to come out as the full flame, beautiful, earthly goddess creature that you are. Note the fire, note the moon, that deeply intuitive energy, the earth, the water. It's like all of these elements are here and you possess them all. You are the freaking Empress. The time for holing up in your study is done. The dog agrees. There's a real like reckoning here that I'm feeling. And there's something about you as the Empress, you possess the fire. You hold the torch. The Ace of Wands, which is what this is, the Ace of Wands is the Magician's wand. Okay? It is the sense of self-empowerment to take action. It is initiative, it is spark, it's ignition. And then the world, Saturn, cycles coming to an end. There's deep, deep, heartfelt compassion here in this particular world card. Compassion for things that come to an end, compassion for cycles that are completing in your life, and the grief that can sometimes come with that completion, and the fear that can sometimes come with the start of something new. Because this is the final card in the major arcana. After this is the Fool. After this is card 0. It is the beginning. So when you are at this major turning point in your life, Scorpio, if you're facing a major personal reckoning right now, and you're facing this moment where you're realizing a massive phase in your life is completing, there's grief there with that completion perhaps, but that also means you're facing a completely new chapter. You're facing new horizons. And there can be a lot of unknown or a lot of fear associated with that unknown. And Saturn is here understanding all of that and saying, I know it's hard. I know you're scared. I see your fear. But I'm here to tell you that you need to do what you need to do, right? Like, I need you to do what you need to do here to create, I think, a turning point, because it's what it feels like. It feels like there's this like personal reckoning, like a real conversation that you're having with your own power at the behest of Saturn. And then Saturn being like, okay, I need you to do it, right? I need you to take action on this to create a change, to create some sort of shift, because then there's a big shift over here with the Six of Pentacles and Strength. Something needs to be redistributed, right? If the Four of Swords is alone in their study with all this stuff, oh my gosh, when I said alone with all this stuff, I looked right at this word here. I don't know if you can see it. It says regrets. No, Scorpio, that's not what this is about, right? The Empress is over here like, okay, are you gonna hide? Are you gonna hide away and sit here with your freaking regrets? Or are you gonna do what needs to be done to make a change? And that change is working with others, coming out and having a reciprocal exchange with someone else, redistributing the load so that you're not alone in this, right? That's the Six of Pentacles. That's like the justice of the Six of Pentacles, is redistribution, reciprocity, equal give and take, balance needs to happen here. And then we see this person who was once holed up in their study outside, taking care of plants, like rejuvenating themselves in the light of the sun. That's that Leo energy, that strength energy. This is finding strength in redistributing the load instead of carrying it all yourself. That's the new cycle, I think. Trying to see what else. There's really something about care, mutual aid and mutual care here, because all of this stuff says like disaster relief and first aid and mutual care, like that's what's being distributed to a more like equal system where it's an ecosystem where people are cared for and people take care of each other, you know? And that gives strength to everyone. Again, we see someone caring for plants. There's this real energy of care here, which is energy of the Empress as well. Like the Empress is a creative cultivator. You can't cultivate anything sitting in this headspace. And I say headspace because of the swords energy, talking about mental energy. A mental environment of aloneness. This is a reframe. This is a reframe. And I think it's coming very much from larger forces in your life pushing you towards the ending of a cycle and the beginning of something new. Okay, this is interesting. Very, very interesting, my friend. We are going to take this into an extended reading now. I'm going to keep pulling cards and see if we can get a little more specific information about this. So if you'd like to join me for that extended reading, click the link in the description box below, and that will take you to Patreon. Patreon is an online community I've created for folks who are enjoying my work and want to go deeper. If that sounds like you, head on over there. Please read the description when you get there so that you know how a patronage works, and then I will send you the extended reading for August. All right, Scorpio, take care. I'll talk to you soon. You are being guided by higher forces to open yourself up in connection with another or connection with others. You want to come into connection, you need to open up about your feelings. You need to be willing to be vulnerable and speak how you feel. Unfurl, Scorpio. Let it out, Scorpio. Come out, Scorpio, and you will be in connection in the way you desire. And I like that the Six of Pentacles is talking about equal give and take in connection. The way this person feels, this person also feels in return. The way this person is working hard, this person is also working hard in return, right? And that's how a garden is grown. You know what I mean?